It's time for the Showdown! Good evening, everybody! Dishnet34 here, welcoming you to tonight's episode of the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. Whoo boy! Whoo boy! What a day it has been. What a week it has been in Perfect Team. And what better way? Wait, this isn't Famicom Detective Club. I know, right? But this is the time of the week where we just sit back, relax, and watch my team get eliminated in the first round in the biggest tournament of the week, the This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. How's everybody doing tonight? How is everybody doing? I'm doing fantastic. I've been productive all week. I need to relax a little bit, you know. Whew. But you know what? There's really no time to relax because some really big changes this week. Starting this week with the weekly showdown that I'm really excited to tell you all about. Because starting today, every weekly showdown tournament moving forward is going to be 256 teams big. What? That is just absolutely insane. Just how much this tournament has grown in the past 63 episodes to be probably one of the quickest filling tourneys that we have ever seen in Perfect Team. Like, this is awesome. Oh, man. Read them out. Hey, we're going to get to roll call eventually, but man, with 256 teams, they're going to be double the prizes? No, I don't think that's the case. But anyway, we're going to have a great time tonight. Hopefully y'all are doing well. Hopefully y'all's perfect teams are doing well, because I know mine isn't. Oh my god, man. Boo, yeah, boo all you want. Boo all you want. Oh man, more and bigger rewards? I don't know about bigger rewards. But we have some good rewards for y'all tonight. So let's go ahead, ditch the clock, get to the game screen. Let's see what we got going tonight. So 256 teams and good gracious 8 rounds of this. We're going to be on long tonight, people. We'll earn our 5 drops during the roll call alone. I don't know about that, Gorgo, but definitely do time me because I got a goal for roll call tonight, okay? So tonight, 256 teams are going to be competing for a special edition starting pitcher, Ted Lyons, from the 1926 Chicago White Sox. One of the new perfect SE cards is a control and movement specialist that is going to be awesome for a lot of people's rotations. And I bet it could actually play in some very high leagues as well. So we are going to have a great time tonight with this tournament. Holy moly. Second place is going to get relief pitcher Edwin Diaz from the 2018 Mariners. We got third and fourth getting Bill Singer from the 73 Angels. We got fifth through eighth getting Bobby Ewing from the 1907 Reds. And 9th through 16th place is going to get one of the best silver SEs out there, Freddie Sanchez from the 06 Pittsburgh Pirates. MLB Power Pros legend, Freddie Sanchez. All right, guys. So let's take a look at the Miami Gators team that we're going to be rolling out here tonight. I had to enter in with the Gators because I got eliminated too late and had to enter in with my alt team because I made it to the third round with my main team. Has anyone seen the New York Yankees Babe Ruth card yet? I don't know about that, Mr. Audit. I'm not 100% sure. Has Dishnet lost in round 1 yet? Hey, we're 16 and a half minutes away from that happening, so let's be patient with ourselves here now. Let's pace ourselves a little bit. So here's the rotation day. We got the one of the new SEs, Bob Gibson, at the top of the rotation, which may or may not be a good idea. We also got Wilbur Wood in here. We got Mike Minor, Ross Stripling, and Dutch Ulrich rounding out the rotation. And actually, I want Wilbur Woods starting in game 1, so we're going to be doing that. Just because, Bob Gibson, that control kind of scares me. Relief pitching wise, we got Chris Davinsky, the down of the Maple Syrup Cartel, Dylan Maples. The Evan Marshall, we got Kent Merker, Scott Service, Mike Trombley, and Eddie Fisher in the bullpen. Not bad options. Certainly could be a little bit better. But we'll see what happens on that regard. As far as hitting goes, we got Johnny Bassler and John Roseboro as our catchers. Bassler is going to be a very sneaky good option, I think, at least at the plate. We'll see how this goes. This is the ideal tournament to include a perfect pack as a reward, in my opinion. You know what? I wouldn't mind that, to be quite honest with you. But anyway, we got Ty France, Homer Hillebrand, and Dave Magadan. I managed to get Dave Magadan on this team somehow. I have absolutely no clue. So he's going to be my main first baseman. So we got Frank Grant at second, Dave Brain at third. The controversial choice of Dave Brain for third base. We also got Pop Lloyd at short, DRC's favorite player. We also got Eli White backing up there as well. Bingo DeMoss left along with Bama Rowell. We also got Oscar Charleston in center, Thomas Howard in right, along with Lamonte Wade Jr. So I think this looks like a pretty solid team. I like Dave Brain. I think he's going to do all right. That was my big gamble pick last week. So we'll see what happens with this team. I like it. I hope y'all like it. I hope it does some good things for me at least. Oh, man. So let's go ahead and, you know what, guys? It is time. Look at this freaking bracket right here, man. I can barely see the teams in here. Like, this is absolutely insane how much we have going on here. Oh, my God. Whew. I'm just kind of, whoo, boy. 256 teams is a lot of teams, guys. Just saying. All right. So we got 256 teams competing for this. You know what time it is? Would you like an eye chart with your eye chart? I don't know if I need an eye chart, but guess what? We are going to do the roll call here. Good luck to me. Here are, and time me on this, guys, okay? Because I want to try to get it at least under 5 minutes. Preferably 3. But I want to do this in 5 minutes, all right? So time me, all right? Starting from when I say the first team name, all right? If y'all are ready, it's time for the roll call. We have the Andy Messersmiths taking on the Appledorn Squirrel Monkeys, the Idaho White Potatoes taking on the Brooklyn Cyclones, the Miami Odyssey taking on the Mine Hill House Bears, the West Kilden and Westies taking on the Pittsburgh Irates, the Waltham River Otters taking on the Seattle Malamutes, the Davidson Cats taking on the Metropolis Slipnuts, the Sydney Black Aces taking on the Letterkenny Irish, the Burlington Big Stick taking on the El Monte Blazers, the Herbos taking on the Waffletown Syrups, Dinosaur Bob and the Pimlico Pirates taking on the Louisville Southsides, the Fairburn Flames taking on Miami Jaws, the Utica Devils taking on the Binghamton Horsemen, the Falstaff Fiery Furnaces taking on the Trash City Pandas, the Indianapolis Packs taking on the Pack-Only Llamas, Chico's Bail Bondsmen taking on the Humptown Stankers, the Cincinnati Legacy taking on Top's Finest, LJ Hose Mad taking on the Cleveland Browns, the Porto Johns taking on the Thornton Hops. We have the Vegas Velocity taking on the Jacksonville Beach Seabirds, the Big Head Cannonballers taking on Pony Boy Curtis, the Inglorious Batters taking on the Raleigh Hellbenders, the Middle-earth Red Dragons taking on the Ijaffeljokel Eldfall, the Dexter Baseball Club taking on the Brazilian Birthday Cakes, the Finneytown Flames taking on the Gulfport Stinking Skunks, the Blacksburg Hokies taking on the Winter Haven Outlaws, the Park Slope Bourbon Bros taking on the Louisville Reds, the Mr. Teddy's Cuddle Brigade taking on the Bat Flippers, the Woodgate Aston Villa taking on the Muima Uzuragu, the Los Angeles Heroes taking on the Richmond Spiders, the Wisconsin Legends taking on the Kansas City Butt Munchers. The Crispy Bacon McGriddles taking on the Little Rock Quakers. The Valinor Eagles taking on the Kansas City Monarchs. The St. Catharines Stompers taking on the Seattle Aftershocks. The Webster Grove Supercells taking on the SGCTC Brocs. The Beantown Bombers taking on the Dundee Mifflins. The Baton Rouge Redbats taking on Duke's Dodgers. The La Guaira Tiburones taking on the Bleacher Creatures. The Tucson Warthogs taking on the Toronto Suns. The Virginia Tech Hokies taking on the Rivervale Halflings. The Fed Wheezy Fusion taking on the Gary South Shore Railcats. The Hocamilco Axolotls taking on the Murray Punishers. The Duluth Pilots taking on the Higo Mocos. The Governor Destroyers taking on the Waxhaw Whiners. The Hanwha Eagles taking on the Narragansett Loggers. The OK Gold Sox taking on the Long Beach All-Stars. The Humongous Mellowheads taking on the Vancouver Asahi. The Galaxy Stars taking on Chronic Reefer. The Chicago Whales taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. The Annapolis All-Stars taking on the Seldom Seen Cardinals. The Charlton Killer K's taking on the Santa Monica Jack Trippers. The El Dorado Aztecs taking on the almost F2P $5,000. The Moline Maroons taking on the New York Smokies. The Orange County Beige taking on the Castroville Mashers. The Kamorska Sportage taking on the Western World Rebels. The Pike City Pioneers taking on the Buy More Nerd Herd. The Austin Renegades taking on the New Jersey Family. The St. Clair Bats on a Post taking on the Crozet Storm Kings. The Richmond Hill Riot taking on the Moncton Maple Sticks. The New Zealand Breaks taking on the I Am Old and Slow. The Warwick Hurricanes taking on the Milford Legomen. The Epcot Centurions taking on the Kansas City Wildcats. Mort's 11X Wives taking on the Mid-Hop Butchers. The Kincardine Kings taking on Tom's River Little League Champs. The Mid-City Magicians taking on the Viridian City Nitto Kings. The Suburbia Squalor taking on the Surrey Continentals. The Mighty Mariners taking on the Alabama Mockingbirds. The Muskoka Monsters taking on the Kentucky Colonels. The Bandit Cove Red Pandas taking on the New York Mets. The Maplewood Seals taking on Christopher Walken. The Chicago Maroons facing the Golden Bananas. The Flagstaff 49ers taking on the Houghton Pines. The Bedford Lumberjacks taking on the Hagersville Hornets. The Observatory Park Otters taking on the Eugene Emeralds. The Newark Dirtbags taking on the Louisville Haymakers. The Hohyuk taking on the Highland Park Tacos. The Lavender Town taking on the Los Angeles Sharks. The Billings Wizards taking on the Norview Chiefs. The Louisville Scarlet taking on the Minnesota Twinkies. The Arrow Grasshoppers facing the Tacoma Rainiers. The Chicago Corgis taking on the Parthian Shots. The Melmont Leeches facing the Scarborough Tigers. The Mar-a-Lago Super Spreaders facing the Boise Hawks. The Lost Coast Quins facing the Faculty Playas. The Goldfield Jackrabbits taking on Sock a Few Dingers. The OK Medievals taking on the Mediocres. The Kia Tigers taking on the Woodstock Monks. The Irvine Sloths taking on the Sandy Springs Spikes. The Ocala Horsemen taking on the Benny and the Jets. Shakopee Six Packs facing off with the San Diego Red Claws. The Burlington Bison facing the Atmospheric Oxygen. The Columbia Tigers taking on I'm Tree. The Sundown Sloths facing off with AGB3 GB3, the Buffcrest Bustards taking on the Ocean View Vipers, the EVC's Banshees taking on the Orlando Orange Kings, the Castleberry Storm taking on Manchester Camels, the Narragansett Quahogs taking on the Chet City Bombers, the Virginia Hunters taking on the Breslow Binturongs, the Westerly Pawsawks taking on the Kentucky Hilltoppers, the New Orleans Andouille taking on the Henstedt-Olsburg Vikings, the Alamogordo Fat Men taking on the Marlin Men, the Norwich Navigators taking on the Erie Drearies, the Morningside Heights Roars facing the Fubon Guardians, the Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious facing off with the Hampton Hermits, the Hill Valley Timesplitters taking on the Mendocino Cardinals, the Berlin Blue Crabs facing off with the Killeen Railcats, the Ottawa Hammerheads taking on the Motown Hitmakers, the Westminster Wait, this isn't cricket taking on the Beetlejuice Supernovas, the Cleveland Municipals taking on the Prospect Park Pride, the Sundown Caps taking on the New York NY Metros. The Seven Line Army taking on the Adidas Nylon Pants. The Princeton Dogwoods facing off with the Narsh Returners. The Franklin Sabres facing off with the AGBGB. The Callisti Discordians facing the Mighty Bomb Jacks. The Crystal Lake Fart Squirrels taking on the Maple Bark NPCs. The Tacoma Aroma facing off with the Nimrod Natives. The New Jersey Cows taking on Scott's Tots. The Milwaukee Milkmen facing off with the Chad Golden Rumps. The Marion Samurai facing the Ben Salem Manwitches. The Phoenix Firebirds taking on the Apex Barbecues. The New York Highlanders take on the Temple City Tiger Cats. The Scott Township Storm taking on the Sexton Summit Purple Warriors. The Curran Vigilantes taking on the Bat Flippers. The Montreal Players facing off with your hometown Miami Gators. The Jacksonville Jackrabbits taking on the Washington Monuments. The Little Mermaid Dinglehoppers taking on the Kansas City Rack-A-Ribs. The Yukon Silvers taking on the Leominster Blue Raiders. And the Carmichael Werewolves facing off with the Philly Specials. Whoo! That's a lot of teams. What was my time? Get this man oxygen. 6 minutes and 45 seconds. Whew. That was good. That was pretty good. That's pretty good for a first time. 6:25 or 6:45. That's not bad. Oh man, that was fun. That's fun. Can't wait to do that. Can't wait to do that next week. I missed the beginning. Can we start over? No. My next career is in auction house work. I mean, I wouldn't mind. So there we go. So let's go ahead and take a look at my opponent tonight. The Montreal Players, owned by Mr. Big Nose 4. See what their team looks like. Okay, going a little light on the pitching, but he does have Bob Locker as his closer. Got Wilbur Wood, Charlie Robertson, Bobby Madrich, and Dave Brown. Does he have a fifth starter? He does not have a fifth starter. That could be a bit concerning if they go deep, but as we saw last week, four-man rotations can be a little weird sometimes. Now I want Dish to play against Narragansett. I don't know. So we got Dave Brown, Bobby Madrid. Okay, so we got Mark Bomback, Jim Brillhart, Philip Deal, Randy Dobnik, Barry Lurch, Troy Patton, Al Severinson, and Bob Locker in the bullpen. That's some good stuff in there, not gonna lie. Could be interesting. See how that goes. Got 4 relievers in the iron round. Not a bad haul there. He's also got Johnny Bassler, Ray Fosse, and Haywood Sullivan as his catchers. Interesting stuff there. Todd Helton, one of his other diamond selections, over at first. I butchered Narragansett. How's that supposed to... Narragansett. Narragansett. Okay, let me write this down for future reference. Okay, let's copy. Open a sticky note. And we're going to title this sticky note... Names Dish needs to pronounce better. Number 1, Narragansett. No, I'm still wrong. Gan like can't. Narragansett. Or Narragansett. Nair. So like the hair product. Narragansett. 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 There we go. Oh, God, man. Whew. All right, Narragansett. Anyway, back to the team that I'm facing that is not Narragansett. Todd Helton is over at first. We got Keith Lockhart at second. Got Brandon Drury, Brooks Robinson, Craig Shipley. Brooks is definitely a starter over at third. Stay tuned for my future collab with Dish where he comes onto my stream and I make him pronounce New England town and region name. Oh no. Oh no. Pronunciation bee. And I've wanted a pronunciation bee for so long. It needs to happen. It needs to happen. Anyway, Brendan Harris and Kevin Stocker over at short. He's got Bip Roberts, Guillermo Heredia, Christian Pash, and Mookie Betts. Oh, man. Tin Flash, Worcestershire sauce. Not Worcestershire, Worcestershire. Oh, God, it's happening whether he likes it or not. No, Jonathan, it's always going to be Philadelphia. It's always going to be Philadelphia. So there's the team that I'm facing. I I think I have a good chance. Defensively, they're pretty good. Not going to lie. Helton's decent. Robinson's a god. Shortstop defense might be a little suspect. I think they might be starting Stalker. Yeah, they're smart. They're starting Stalker. So defensively, they're pretty decent. Kind of a little worried in that respect, seeing as I got a lot of guys who can put the ball in play. This weekend name pronunciation. But yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'll be okay. I think. I don't know for sure. What are the team building rules for this? So you have a draft, Mike ABC. So you have a draft. You select one perfect player. You select 2 diamonds. You select 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 golds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 silvers. 6 bronzes. And 5 iron cards. And they can come from they're from a pool of every single card available in the game. So that's how I have these players. So that's why it's become one of the more popular formats out there. So let's go ahead and go to the title screen as we await our first sim to come in. Shout out to the Pop Lloyd love there. Yeah. Pop Lloyd good. Pop Lloyd good. Despite what DRC says, Pop Lloyd good. Yeah, Perfect Draft is a lot of fun. I haven't really played it as often since I'm in mostly some of the weekly regular tournaments nowadays, and some of the weekly Perfect Drafts, because I need to get back into the daily grind sometime. Oh yeah, who got a bye? Yeah, we'll get to that later. We'll get to that. Do we have any teams that had buys? Oh, we have one. At the very least, we have one. We have 2. 3, 4, 5. 6. 7. Let's see. Keeping on. 8, 9. It looks like 10. Is that from teams who didn't draft? Yep. So 10 teams forgot to draft their teams. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. If you're going to enter, you got to get your draft done in time. Got to get your draft done in time. Yeah, it means everyone has a chance when they draft. So we're just waiting for the first sim to come in. Hopefully some good stuff happens. Hopefully some good stuff happens. Oh yeah, Kurt's blank. I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But I think with this expansion to 256, we're going to see a lot less of that. Hopefully. We'll see. Also, just going to do a little bit of this real quick. Man. I knew my Culver's receipts were going to be good for something. And it's good for blocking out the clock in the top right corner so I don't have to see it when I look at my screen. Heck yeah. Hopefully the server doesn't crash. Nah, I don't think the server's going to crash. I mean, it's handled 256 teams before. At least once or twice. So while we're waiting, aha, the new tournament file's available. Could not download file. What? Okay, there we go. All right, highlights are in. There we go. All right, let's get to the game screen for round number 1 between the Miami Gators and the Montreal Players. Can barely hear Dish. Turn up your volume, Devin JC. Turn up your volume, my man. In fact, let me just up my OBS volume while I'm at it, just because I can. There we go. Here we go. Top of the first, Wilbur Wood facing off with Bip Roberts to lead things off the Montreal Players. The first pitch from the lefty, and that one's lined into left field. That one's going to be base hit. It'll be all the way into the corner. Picking it up out there and left is DeMoss, and that'll be a leadoff double for Bip Roberts. So a leadoff double there. Okay, then let me up my microphone volume then. So I'm absolutely blasting eardrums here. Here's Mookie Betts, the right fielder, and that one's blasting to left center field, and that one is gone. And the Gators are down 2-0 here in the first. Ay, ay, ay. It's not a good start for my team. So here's Dave Magadan. Ty France on first with one out. The first pitch now is grounded to the pitcher, and it bounces off the first baseman's glove. So everybody's safe. Runners on first and second with one out for Johnny Bassler. 2-2 from Wood. Popped up into right. And the right fielder Betts makes the play. 2 gone. And that's all she wrote for the second. To the third inning, Mookie Betts leading off the 2-0 pitch from Wilbur Wood. And that one's grounded. Base hit down the right field line. It'll go all the way in the corner. Howard picking it up in right. Tosses it back in. And here comes Betts for third. He will have a leadoff triple. Aye, aye, aye. So it's 3-0 Montreal. And here's Dave Brain, the third baseman. Runner on first, 2 outs. First pitch from Wood. That one's grounded. Base hit down the left field line. He'll go all the way into the corner. Grant coming to third. He's rounding third, heading home. Here comes Brain for third, and he's safe. RBI double for Dave Brain. He advances to third on the throw, and it's 3-1. Top 4, Christian Pash with one out facing Wood. And that one's lined into center field. That one's going to get over everybody's head and go all the way to the wall. Gets over the head of Oscar Charleston. Here comes Pash for third. And he's going to be safe with a one-out triple. And now it is 6-2 for Montreal as we head to the bottom of the fifth. Here's Pop Lloyd. Runner on first. Nobody out. The 1-1 from Wood. And that one's into center field for a base hit. Rounding second, heading for third. Ooh, Howard stops at second. First 2 on here in the fifth, and here's Frank Grant. 2-2 from Wood. Swinging a high fly ball, right field. Deep but playable for Betts. He makes the play, rounding. Tagging up from second is Howard, and he's going to be safe. Corners with one out. And nothing happening there, but now it's 7-2. With Kevin Stocker looking to get more against Devin Marshall. Runners on the corners, 2 out, the 1-1, and that one's into the gap. Oh my goodness. Rounding second, heading for third is Stocker. That's a 2-run triple. Nine to 2. It's now 10-2. Can Frank Grant do something here? Thank you. Is DeMoss going to go home? No, of course he's not. So base is loaded. One out. Just let's end this game, please. 3-1. Popped up. Center field. Fairly deep. Pash will make the play. Coming home, DeMoss. 10-3. And that's all we get. Lockhart, how's he going to do this? Down the line, right field, into the corner. Bassler going to come around and score from first. Going to be a triple for Lockhart. Well, why are we giving up so many triples? Aye, aye, aye. Why is this game not over yet? Oh, because Brooks Robinson has to go yard. (12-3). Oh, no, no, not Helton, not Helton, not Helton, not Helton! Really, game? Really? Just kick me while I'm down. Just kick me while I'm down, why don't you? Ground ball, second base, ball game. That was pathetic. 13-3. Yikes! Well, so much for the Culver's receipt there. Oof. Wait a week to be bounced in 5 minutes. 23 hits. Who are your relievers against so I don't draft them? Well, let me show you. Chris Davinsky, Dylan Maples. Dylan Maples actually did okay, so draft him. Evan Marshall, sucked. Kent Merker, sucked. Scott Service didn't even make an appearance. Mike Trombley, who cares? Eddie Fisher, bleh. Ay, 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 and I thought Wilbur Wood was going to be good. Whew, boy. I mean, we tried. I guess. Oof. So there's that. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to go ahead and enter in next week's weekly showdown, which has already 54 people. 54 people in the tournament, and we're not even one round through. How about that? And oh boy, do we have some good prizes for you next week. We got special edition second baseman Cupid Childs from the 1892 Cleveland Spiders as our top prize next week. Second place is getting special edition relief pitcher Jeff Montgomery from the Kansas City Royals. Third and fourth is going to get Randy Johnson from the Seattle Mariners. We got 5th through 8th getting Joe DiMaggio from the 1942 Yankees. And 9th through 16th is getting Starling Marte from the 2019 Pittsburgh Pirates. Cupid's nice. I've seen Cupid. He's nice. So let's go ahead and sign up. And we're going to go ahead and draft this team right now since, you know, we have some time on our hands. Since we got eliminated in the first round. See, I'm even bad at this in 256 team formats. Lovely. So let's go ahead and draft this team right now. See what we get. See if we get any of the new future legends. See if we get Wander Franco or Mackenzie Gore in the first round. Man, I will absolutely flip out if Mackenzie Gore or Wander Franco are in the first round. Live update Monday, though. But, Slibbered, content. Content! Let's do it. Okay, I'm back. Did they lose in the first round? Yes. Yes, I did. Of course I did. Alright, here we go. What do we get? Okay. Got Roy Campanella. We got Bobby Dorr. We got Paul Goldschmidt, Tony Lazzeri, Chet Lemon, and Turkey Stearns. Well, let's see. Roy Campanella, some good catcher ability at the very least. Goldschmidt, not a bad first base option if I wanted to go the power route. Let's see, Bobby Dorr. Bobby Dorr is a thing. Defense isn't quite there. So you got Tony Lazzeri as well. Lazzeri, not a bad option. Fairly splitty. Defense is decent. Chet Lemon has really good defense out there in center. Turkey is a little bit odd. More of a left fielder than a center fielder. Oh boy. Bit of a disappointing first round. I'm going to get catcher out of the way early, and we'll go Roy Campanella. Because I think I can get some good stuff in the diamond rounds. Not quite 100% sold on Turkey. So let's do that. What do we get in the first diamond round? Ooh. Hey, somebody was talking about that Babe Ruth earlier. Well, there's that Babe Ruth we were talking about. And, oof. A lot of oof on this card, by the way. We also got Craig Biggio. We got Maury Wills in here. Maury Wills, not a bad shortstop option. I might actually go with him. Let's see. I'm going to go with Maury Wills. I think that's the play here. As much as I really want to try out Babe Ruth, he's more of a DH. So we're going to go with Maury here. All right, what do we get here? Okay, interesting stuff here. We got Pedro Guerrero. Oh, man, we got a lot of Build-A-Legend diamonds here, and not the good ones. Pedro Guerrero, Jimmy Rollins, Dave LaRoche, Jack Crooks, Ron Guidry, Jorge Posada. Oh, my. Okay, question. Do I even take that Guidry and run? Ugh, yeah, this is a yucky round. This is a yucky round. Honestly, to be quite honest with you. And Crooks? Not really. You know what, Guidry? Guidry's probably going to be the better pitcher. Honestly, I want to draft Dave LaRoche to be a starter. I want to draft Dave LaRoche to be a starter. Because this is do or die, man. This is do or die. Yeah, let's get Guidry and get out of here. All right, first gold round. What are we getting? Got Bill Risley. We got Christian Vazquez, Julio Urias, Ron Taylor, Billy Williams, Carl Hubble, Earl Harris, Steve Arlen, Dustin Pedroia, Don Padgett, Joey Gallo, Freddie Parent. Let's get Pedroia because his number is being retired apparently tonight, as far as I know. And do we want to take the backup catcher now? We want to take the backup catcher now. Or do we want to hold out for hopefully another catcher? Okay, tonight was Pedroia night, yep. Because I really want that Carl Hubble. Okay, wasn't retired. Hubble. I'm going Hubble. I'm going to hold out for another catcher later on. Oh, Marcus Stroman. Yes. Yes, give me Stro. Let's see. We got Mark Eichhorn in here as well. Troy Percival. Andy Cooper. We got Chris Davinsky. Rick Farrell, another catcher. Ooh, there's the Joe DiMaggio that's on the market there. Ooh. That could play, maybe. Let's see, we got Kenley Jansen in here as well. Ed Spezio. Vlad. Nick Gonzalez. Gene Segura. Oh, man. So I want Marcus Stroman, that's for sure. Honestly, I'm going to go with Joe DiMaggio. I like DiMaggio. Defense might not be exactly great for center field, but you know what? I want to try him out. He looks like a decent hitter. I want to try him out. So let's grab Stroman, let's grab DiMaggio, and move on. Ooh, Stan Musial. Man, our outfield defense is going to suck, but it's going to hit. We also got Trevor Rogers in here. Interesting. Let's see. I think we got Johnny Mocan in here. We got Dixie Walker, Grady Sizemore, Dick Bartell, Roberto Hernandez. I'm thinking... Ooh, Jeremy Giambi's in here as well. Let's get Stan. Man, a lot of people are saying Dixie Walker. I don't know. But I need pitching. I need a bullpen guy, so I'm going to go Roberto Hernandez. Let's go Musial. Let's go Hernandez, and let's move on. Silver rounds. Oh, God, we got a couple catchers in here. Where are we at with this? Oh, Lord. So we got Justin Topa. We got Rhys Hoskins, Zach Collins, Ivan Calderon, Yadi Molina, Judd Wilson, George Crow, Colin McHugh, Jason Hayward, Hank Severin, Yoeli Rodriguez, and Frank Malzoni. Judd Wilson. I like Judd. I could definitely go with Judd. Let's go Judd. You know what? Let's grab our catcher. Let's grab our backup now. Let's go Yachty. It's got to be the play here. It's got to be the play. There we go. Second silver round. Let's see what we get. Ooh, Freddie Sanchez. Oh, God. Freddie Sanchez. I mean, I gotta take Fred. And we got Brooks, too. Oh, come on now, game. Oh, this is, oh, man. This. Really? I get Judd Wilson, then you give me Brooks and Fred. Really, game? Really? Gah. Which also means Arenado in the next round. Oh, Selkirk doesn't look bad. I mean, yeah, Judd does have utility options, doesn't he? Yeah. I mean, he'd be a waste at first. I have Pedroia at second. I have Wills at short. Stan can play right. Judd's second best is in left. I mean, our defense is going to suck. Know what? Stan in right. Wilson in left. Hear me out here. And we pick up either Freddie or Brooks to play third. Or hell, Stan to DH. Yeah, Stan to DH. So Brooks or Freddie? That's the big question here. Freddie DH and Brooks third base. I mean, Musial's going to be our DH at this point then. Both? Ooh, Brooks. Play backups as DHs don't tire. Yeah, let's go Brooks instead of Freddie. Or should we get both? I mean, Brooks can only play third. Freddie can play a couple of different positions. Are your pitchers ground balls? I mean, we got Guidry. We got Hubble. Strowman's really my ground ball type guy. Selkirk could play right. I mean, Selkirk looks pretty decent. Who would you get if not both? You know what? Let's get both. Let's get weird. Let's get both. All right. Last silver round. Oh, look at this. Tim Hudson. Tim Hudson. Boom. Grabbing him. So there's my third starter right there. So you got Joe Schultz in here. Ooh, I kind of like Joe Schultz a lot better. Let's go with Joe Schultz. I kind of like that. Got Hervé Solarte in here as well as Adrian Beltre. Earl Sheehy. Ooh, Earl Sheehy. Ooh. I think you need a third baseman. I don't know if I need a third baseman now. But what about Carl Willis? Carl Willis could be an option because I do need some bullpen guys. But Joe Schultz also looks pretty good. Grab Beltre. Why would I want Beltre when I already have two third basemen right now? Like, I know Beltre's good. Beltre's good, but I don't think I need him right now. I need right field and first base, definitely. But I also want Tim Hudson. So I'm going to go with Schultz. I'm going to go with Hudson. So let's grab him. To the bronze rounds. To the bronze rounds. All right, what do we get? What do we get? Oh, we got Andy Reese in here. Andy Reese. Look at you, Andy Reese. Grabbing him. Definitely. Oh, we got Akil Baddoo in here as well. Jose Martinez. Oh, yeah, Jose Martinez. I think that's going to have to be my first base. But, man, I need relievers, and I need them now. Can Reese play first? Yeah, actually, Reese can play first. You know what? Screw J-Mart. I'm going to put Reese at first. What's Rip Hagerman look like? Ooh. Okay. Interesting. Let's see. We got Michael Feliz in here as well. Hunter Wood. I mean, I need relievers. In a bad way. What's Bob Wood look like? Oh, God, Bob Wood. Look at Bob Wood. Look at this batting profile right here. Jeez, oh, Pete. Look at that guy. Whew. I mean, he's not a catcher, but dang, he can hit. Yeah, it's got to be Feliz, though. It's got to have to be Feliz. All right, so Andy Reese, there's our first base problem solved. Ooh, we got Rick Helling. That could be interesting. I got Jim Todd. Ooh, Jim Todd. I'm taking Jim Todd. Most definitely. We got Chris Burke in here. We got Brian Shaw. We got Joe Marty. We got Trey Mancini. David Lowe. Ooh, Brad Boxberger. Man, we're getting a lot of live relievers right now. Henry Sosa. No lefties for me. I guess not. Oh, gracious. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, we got our starting lineup pretty much figured out. So that's good at least. But, man, I need some good stuff. Brad Brock. You know what? I'm going to take Brad Brock because he probably looks decent. So let's grab Todd. Let's grab Brock. Let's move on. Last bronze round. What do we get? Got Tony Pena at the very least. And Mike Carp. It's also a thing. Got Jacoby Jones. Got Jackson Todd. But man, if we don't get a starter in the silver round, in the iron round. Ooh, Phil Clark. Phil Clark can play everywhere, man. Yeah, Phil Clark is kind of nice, but I also need a fifth starter. Kingman? Kingman has terrible movement. Wait, did I see reverse splits? Not quite reverse. Oh, I'm going to grab Phil Clark. All right, give me some starters. Miguel Yajure, Ben Bramer, Jerry Knops, Dave Haas, Matt Maloney. Yeah, I'm down with Jerry Knops, sure. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to need 2 relievers. Oh, God. Well, I'm going to have to take Parkinson, and I'm going to have to take Zimmer, because those are the only 2 hitters in this round. Holy crap. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Ooh, I like Sam Clay. I like Samuel Clay. I'm grabbing him. All right, one more. Parkinson is a shaky pick. Well, listen. He's one of the only 2 hitters available, and I need hitters. I need backups. So here we are. Dave Ford. I mean, how many lefties do I have? I have literally 2, and they're both in the rotation. Well, 3 if I count now. Gracious. Justin Steele looks okay. Matt Maloney. Matt Maloney's extreme fly ball. Let's go. Let's go Steele and call it a day. So honestly, I think this isn't a bad team hitting-wise. I honestly think I did a good job in that respect. So we got Maury Wills leading off at short. We got Dustin Pedroia at second. Stan Musial at DH. Joe D in center, which could be interesting. Roy Campanella at catcher. Judd Wilson's in left. Joe Schultz is in right. Brooks Robinson at third. Andy Reese starting at first. Interesting stuff there. We got Freddie Sanchez backing up at second and third. Parkinson backing up short. Clark's backing up first. I mean, Phil Clark can kind of play a lot of places. So I think we're good. I think you'll be good. First round exit confirmed. I don't know about that. Don't know about that. Man, I got like 3 lefties in my rotation, which is absolutely insane. Now do my Maple account. Listen, I'm in the Sunday PD, so I can't get in. So there we go. It's not terrible, but it's not good either. So we'll see what happens. Speaking of, let's see. We're at 126 teams in next week's Showdown. Change your iron relievers to avoid high leverage. I'll probably do that eventually. So we are in round 5. We are in round 5 of the weekly Showdown right now. And here are the teams that we have left. We have the El Monte Blazers and the Vancouver Asahi, the Kia Tigers and the Ocala Horsemen, the seldom seen Cardinals and the Chronic Reefer, the Ijafel Jokal Eldfall and the Louisville Reds, the Virginia Hunters and the AGB3 GB3, the Newark Dirtbags and the Ottawa Hammerheads, the Carmichael Werewolves and the Current Vigilantes, and the Montreal Players, they're still in this, taking on the Vegas Velocity. Whoo boy. Oh boy. Okay, here's the thing with them. Wilbur Woods at 63%. Vegas has to win. Vegas has to win. So there we go. There's the teams that are left. But you know what? It is time. It is time for something that we like to call, in this little niche of our universe, call your shot. And it's not just any call your shot. This is probably going to be the biggest, the best call your shot we may have ever conceived of. This gonna be lit, guys. All right. This call your shot, you do not want to miss. I don't know, Thistle Droid, I'm sorry. I am so sorry. Oh, man. Well, sorry, Thistle. You lost. But anyway, you do not want to miss this call your shot because, goodness gracious, take a look at the packs that we have to open tonight. You see those 2 packs there? Right on the end? You see those 2 packs right there on the end? They're kind of like right in this little vicinity right there. You see those? Right there? We got perfect packs. Someone out here, someone in this chat tonight that puts a response, a correct response of a perfect card into the form that we're going to be putting in the chat tonight, someone's walking out of here with at least 50,000 perfect points tonight. Someone may be walking out of here with 50,000 perfect points tonight. So you do not want to miss this call your shot. Heck, we could have someone go out of here with 100,000 perfect points if they call their shot correctly. Which, by the way, if you don't know how call your shot works, I'll be putting a form in the chat. You're going to put your perfect team username and which diamond, perfect, build a legend, or limited edition card you think I will pull tonight. And if you get it correct, you'll win some perfect points. If you call a live diamond and you get it correct, which, by the way, we have 2 diamond packs that we're opening up tonight as well, you'll win 15,000 perfect points. If you call a live perfect, you will win 50,000 perfect points. If you call a historical diamond tonight, you will win 75,000 perfect points. Also, if you call a bronze build a legend card, you will win 25,000 perfect points. If you call a diamond limited edition card, because I think we still have some of those Raleigh fingers out there in the wild, you'll win 90,000 perfect points. And if you call a historical perfect tonight, which includes the new limited edition Joe Tinker, you will win 100,000 perfect points. How does that sound? Now, here's the thing, guys. Let's get some reminders out there. Only 1 entry is allowed per person. Be as specific as possible when you're calling your shot. Only call 1 card on your entry. All right? Because entries with multiple cards will be disqualified. All right? If we are ready, you will have 2.5 minutes to fill out the form. Get ready. Get set. Call your shot is open. Call your shot is open. The biggest call your shot we have ever done. It is open right now. Get on in. Make your call. You could be walking out of here with at least 50,000 perfect points tonight if you call correctly. Oh man, we're going to get a lot of stuff in here tonight. A lot of live perfect calls, which I'm honestly not surprised about. Not even in the slightest. Ooh, someone calling a chicken wolf in here? That'd be a fun card to get. Christian Yelich card. Interesting, interesting. Build a legend. Okay, okay. Got a couple build a legends. Negro League card. Okay. All right. We are at 90 seconds left to go. Am I going to be reprimanded for the amount of perfect points I'm giving out? I mean, I haven't heard anything to the contrary from the powers that be, so here we are. We are down to 1 minute and 10 seconds left. 1 minute and 10 seconds left. We are down to 1 minute. We are down to 1 minute. If you have not gotten your call in yet, get it in now. And remember, you can only enter once, and once only. 45 seconds left on the clock. $35. We're getting a lot of good calls in here tonight. A lot of good calls in here. 30 seconds left. 30 seconds left. Remember, only call your shot once. All right, here we go. We are down to 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Call your shot is closed. Call your shot is closed. And we have 269 responses. Nicely done, everybody. But now it's time to see. Now it's time to see what we pull. We have 38 packs to open. Some of them are drop packs that I've gotten throughout the course of this stream. So let's see what we get. We got 38 packs. Let's get started, guys. I swear to God, if I pull a diamond or a perfect in the first few packs, I'm just done. First pack. Oh, this looks good early. We got Max Muncy from the LA Dodgers. Live gold. 86 overall. Not bad, not bad. Okay. 37 more packs to go. We also got Andy Pafko in there as well. Ooh, 2 live golds in a row. 2 live golds in a row. Right off the bat, we got Ozzie Albies from the Atlanta Braves. Also got Chance Sisco, Jimmy Cordero in here as well. Next pack, please. And our live golden streak comes to an end. We got Ramon Urias, we got Ross Detweiler, Mitch Moreland, and Starling Marte. Next pack, what do we get? Oh, we got John Wyatt and Hirokazu Sawamura in here. All right, all right. Not a whole lot going on in that pack, though. Let's keep on going. Ooh, and we got some historical gold action. We got Jim Hickman from the 1972 Chicago Cubs in here. Also got Brian Reynolds as a live silver. We got Tommy Pham in here. Interesting, interesting. Let's keep on keeping on. Next pack, and we get more live gold action. We got Scott Barlow. Whoever that is, Scott Barlow from the Kansas City Royals, 81 overall. He's gone up 9 points over the course of this season. Interesting stuff there. Steve Jones from the 69 Royals and Andrelton Simmons and Mike Fulton Nevich rounding out the stuff there. Let's keep going. And the next pack we get is Michael A. Taylor and Jose Urquidy. Not a whole lot going on in that pack. Some people get paid money, some people get paid in crypto. Dish gets paid in packs. Oh, we got Freddie Galvis and we got Scott Cooper in here from the 94 Red Sox. Let's keep on going. We got 30 more packs to go. Scott Barlow's been training his entire life to get it. Who the heck is that guy from Dish? Exactly. Let's see, we got Cody Whitley from the Cardinals. Ben Bowden from the Rockies as well. We've got Brian Clark in here too. Let's keep going. Yeah, Kurt Casale and Sal Butera in here. Oh, Sal Butera's card's a little smudged up right there. Next pack. Jay Ackers 41. Also Tyler Glass now. If you haven't gotten a Twitch pack, make sure that you're connected. That you've connected your OOTP account with the Twitch account. Go to that link right down there that I just typed in the chat with the exclamation point drops. Go to that link. It'll tell you how to set up the drops. Also, check your inventory page if you haven't already, if you're already connected. So the golds are flowing. We got Tyler Glass now, Alex Claudio, Cam Bedrosian. Let's keep going. And, we got some live silver action with Juan Moncada from the Chicago White Sox. Got Ha-Seong Kim, Bill Grief, Sean Reed Foley, and Sonny Dixon. Interesting stuff there. Next pack, please. And we got Jackie Bradley Jr. and Matt Belisle in this pack. Fitting Moncada just got a hit. Interesting. Let's keep going. Let's try to get through these packs pretty quickly here. Michael Kopech from the White Sox, Connor Brogdon, Bob Lawson. Next. Yeah, good grief indeed. And we got Williams Astudillo in here as our obligatory bronze. Not much to go on there. Let's keep going. Ooh, double live gold and a Build-A-Legend. Jose Abreu and Mitch Garver in this pack. This isn't even a gold pack. We got Tim Salmon in here. We got Build-A-Legend Tim Salmon. Do we have a winner for Build-A-Legend Tim Salmon? No, we do not, unfortunately. Doggone it. So no one wins for the Build-A-Legend Tim Salmon, which is unfortunate. We also got Gerald Laird in this pack, but who cares? Who cares? Next pack. Let's keep these packs flowing. This is good so far. Ooh, we got Tim Stoddard from the 82 Orioles, Tom Bergmeyer from the Royals, Trevor Williams from the Cubs. Interesting stuff here. Hang on, I'm going to fix something real quick. There we go. That should be a little bit better. There we go. All right. Next pack, please. What do we get? Aramis Garcia. Not a whole lot there. Next pack, we got 20 of them. 20 left to go. And more live gold action. What is with all the golds tonight, game? I think the game's just buttering me up a little bit. Seriously, if the game's doing this, I have a feeling I'm going to have some fire polos from Diamond and Perfect packs. Seriously. Got Anthony Rendon from the LA Angels. Got Steve Jones, Kevin Padlow, John Means, and Thomas Hatch in here as well. Let's keep going. And we got some more bronzes. Jaime Barria, Oscar Mercado. We got Jake Bowers, Irv Cantliner, and Cowboy Jones. Next pack, please. And we got more live gold action. What is this tonight? Carlos Rodon from the Chicago White Sox. We got Rafael Dolis, Rich Murray. A lot of stuff in here. Next pack. Got 17 more of them. Got Logan Gilbert and Brent Abernathy in this one. Not a whole lot to go on here. Let's keep going. And we got Scott Bradley and Aaron Hicks in this one. Yeah, Cowboy Jones, it is a name. It is definitely a name. And the next pack we get Gene Baker from the 55 Cubs. Got Luis Patino, the wrong Luis Patino, from the Tampa Bay Rays. And we got John Pacella from the 1980 New York Mets. 14 more to go. Let's keep going. And we got some live silver action with Jared Kelenic from the Seattle Mariners. We also got Billy Burns from the 2015 Oakland A's. Good speedster card right there. Let's keep on keeping on. And we got a few bronzes here. Brandon Brennan, Tuki Toussaint, and Starling Marte. 13 more packs to go. Let's keep going. More live golds than your body has room for. We got Charlie Morton from the Atlanta Braves. You also got Gene Locklear, Ben Broussard, Taylor Walls, Jordan Luplow. Goodness gracious. My goodness, we're getting all the golds tonight, aren't we? Next pack, we get Peter Solomon, Gregory Soto, and Tristan McKenzie as our bronzes in this pack. Next pack, please. Got 11 of these to go. Tanner Scott. Game. What is with the live golds, man? This is insane. Tanner Scott, Julian Merriweather, and Jocko Conlon in this. Let's keep going. And Chadwick Trump. All right, we're getting down to the nitty-gritty here. We got a few more regular packs left, then we're getting to the good stuff. Got D'Angelo Jimenez from the 04 Reds, Jay Happ from the Minnesota Twins. 8 more packs to go. And another live gold card, Bo Bichette from the Toronto Blue Jays. What is this? What is this, man? Also got Pat Rapp and Anthony Bass as well as Roy Wood. One more regular pack, I think. Yep, we got Seth Maness and Sam Coonrod. We got Leo Callahan, Abraham Nunez. What is this, 20K of live golds? Maybe, maybe. All right, 6 more packs to go. I think we are into the historical packs. Yes, we are. And our first historical pack, we get historical gold Dan Plesac from the 1987 Milwaukee Brewers. Interesting stuff on this card. 122 stuff, 56 movement, 60 control. Got Chris Dickerson from the 09 Reds. Ham Hyatt from the 1915 Cardinals. Chicken Hawks. Wrong chicken card game. From the 1925 Philadelphia Phillies. Mark DeRosa and Todd Stottlemyre in here as well. Some interesting, a solid pack here. Solid pack. One last historical pack before we get to the good stuff. And we get Bill Miller from the 03 Boston Red Sox as our obligatory historical gold. 84 overall card there. We also got Don Lang, Russ Johnson, Barbaro Garby, Hub Pernal, and Mario Diaz. All right, guys. It is time for the diamond packs. We got 2 of them. What are we getting? What are we getting? And our first diamond is Ben Tincup from the 1914 Philadelphia Phillies. Ben Tincup. Whoever called Ben Tincup is going to be my favorite person of all time. And I have no favorite people of all time because no one called Ben Tincup. Ben Tincup, 91 stuff, 91 movement, 47 control, 98 stamina. What mission is he a part of? It's part of the Nagy mission. Interesting, interesting. So 20,905 on his L10. Interesting stuff. Very important piece for Nagy. That is true. We'll see if... Well, I already have the mission finished, so might as well sell him. Why not? Let's sell him. Why not? All it's got is Cesar Hernandez in here. All right, what's the last perfect card going to be? No, not perfect. Ooh, Jose Ramirez, live diamond. We also got another live gold, by the way. Jose Ramirez from the Cleveland Indians. I have a feeling I saw Jose Ramirez. Someone called. And we do. It is Opal Dog. Opal Dog is a winner tonight. And they are going to be getting 15,000 perfect points for calling live Jose Ramirez. Let me just write this down real quick. There we go. Congratulations to Opal Dog for winning 15 grand. Nicely, nicely done. All right, guys. Is the moment you have all been waiting for. It is time for the perfect packs. What's the first perfect pack going to be? I've been waiting so long to open these, by the way. This is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. Please, for the love of God, game, give me a historical perfect. I will literally do a Pogger's face if we get a historical perfect. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Come on. Something good. Something good. Something good. I know it's a 7 out of 10 shot. Tony Lazzeri from the New York Yankees. Peak card. 100 overall. Second base with third base. Sprinks. Oh, baby. Didn't you just not draft this dude? Yeah, I didn't. I just didn't draft this dude. Tony Lazzeri. Tony Lazzeri. Tony Lazzeri. Did someone call? No. No one did. No one called Tony Lazzeri. No one called Tony Lazzeri. People, you missed out on 100 grand. Can you call it? Hi, Nicolino. Welcome to the chat. Good to see you here tonight. Watch as I bankrupt OTP on this next perfect pack. Jacob deGrom from the New York Mets. Okay, somebody's gonna be someone's getting rich tonight. There's gonna be a lot of people getting rich tonight. There it is. I want to give away points. Well, guess what, Nicolino? You're gonna be giving away points because Jacob deGrom was in this pack. All right, how many of y'all are getting 50,000 perfect points? We have Roos PHMF. We have Mr. Audit. We have Zagtastic, C. Whitman, Aster31, RevMod, Phil Resius Fan, Bahoot, Wolf of Bay Street, Weaz, Yo Soy Fiestas, Pacheco, J-Spy83, Connolly206, Dan Johns, Popery2, Landlachimo, Extreme UW, Blue Cap 282, MIT Hokey, Day Day, FTP Chuck, Killer Whale Tank, and our good buddy Pidge. 24 winners for live Jacob deGrom. 24 prizes of 50,000 perfect points tonight. That, my friends, is what? 20. Okay, hang on. Let me math this out. 50,000 50,000 times 24. That is 1.2 million in perfect points. Did I check for DE space, Grom? Good call, because that just added a 25th! I do believe that just added a 25th. Just a Dad is our 25th. We wish Dish the best in his future endeavors as we will no longer have him streaming OTP. Holy moly. So that is 50,000 times 25. That is 1.25 million in perfect points being given away because of Mr. Jacob deGrom. Congratulations to all 25 winners on Jacob deGrom. Tony Lazarian here as well. Tony Lazarian here as well. Look at that. Look at that. What's he going for? 50 grand? Not part of a mission yet, but I'm going to keep him around for right now. See what happens. By the way, I'm 63 and 70. I'm in the basement in my perfect division. And yet I'm somehow 6 games out of being not relegated. So we'll see what happens there. All right. So congratulations to those 25 winners for deGrom. I'm putting this all on Marcus's credit card. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. Oh, shoot. Nicolino, I just sent you the message, and I forgot to do Shift-Enter. I'll send you the lists after the stream because I don't have time to type in 25 names right now. All right, so let's get back to the weekly showdown action. Also, let's see. We're going this way. What round are we in right now? Also, we have 143 teams in the weekly showdown for next week right now. Still have some time to get in if you have not already. We are in the semifinals right now, and I believe we're getting close to having our finalists. And here are those semifinal matchups right now. And oh my God, how is this team still in it? How is this team still in it? The Montreal players are still in this game. What format next week? Still perfect draft. It's still perfect draft. It's always perfect draft. So we have the Kia Tigers and the Seldom Seen Cardinals and the Montreal players and the Ijafel Eldfall. Whoo boy. Montreal is trolling me? Yes. Oh my goodness. So we have 4 teams left. But let's find out. Because I have a feeling we have a final sim. Well, finals matchup, I should say. And what is that finals matchup, you might be asking? Well, my friends, I already spoiled it. It's the Kia Tigers taking it 3-1 over the Seldom Seen Cardinals. 3 runs in the 7th for the Tigers. And the Ijafel Eldfall. Oh man, I'm going to have a fun time with that name in the finals. Winning it 5-3 over the Montreal players. So that is your matchup going into the finals. And we have a good matchup coming up here. The Ijafel Eldfall will have Tex Houston, Gold Tex Houston, going to the mound for them with the Kia Tigers sending out Manny Salvo. I'm just hoping I'm pronouncing that correctly. If I've been pronouncing it incorrectly all this time, I'm going to be sad. I'm going to be sad. So let's take a look at both teams, see what they have in their lineups and their team for the most part. So the Eldfall, owned by Jake Elon. Take a look at them. They had Adonis Terry right at the top of their rotation throughout the entire tournament. His work, I do believe, might not be done yet. I think he might be getting a third shot. Let's see, that would be 8, 9. He would be getting a Game 3 start if this series goes to a Game 3. So we got Don Terry, Don Larson, Tex Houston, Cole Henry, and Leon Day in his rotation. Really went heavy on pitching here. Bullpen, Humberto Castellanos, Casey Fiend, Bill Gullickson, Sam Hines, Wendy McCall, Daniel Ponce de Leon, and Orber Moreno. So there we go with that. Interesting stuff there. In terms of hitting, he's got live Joey Bart, he's got Keeper Ruiz, and he's got Tom Satriano as his 3 listed catchers. Satriano, I would have to believe, is more of a backup option for first and third than an actual catcher. He's got Mike Ivey and Bob Unglob over at first. Devin Travis at second. He's got Lonnie Chisenhall at third. Rick Burleson and Luis Urias holding down shortstop over there. Lou Johnson in left. He's got George Springer. That's historical George Springer in center. And he's also got Veda Pinson in right field. Willie Tasby and Ender Inciarte backing him up. So there's the Jafel Eldfall. Let's take a look at their starting pitcher, Tex Houston. In his only start so far of the tournament, he went 7 1/3 in a 3-1 win over the Moncton Maple Sticks, giving up 5 hits, 1 earned run, 3 Ks, and 2 walks on a homer. 10 fly balls to 8 ground ball outs. Now on 118 pitches, and he got the dub in the game as well. So that's a look at the Eldfall. Now taking a look at the fatigue stats here. This bullpen is fairly rested. Castellanos at 92%, Fiend at 97%, Bill Gullickson at 42%, so we might not be seeing him in the first game. Wendy McCall's at 71%, Sam Hines at 97%, Ponce de Leon at 100%, and Orber Moreno at 59%. So it's going to be a 50-50 shot of whether we see Orber Moreno in Game 1 if a save situation arises. So there's a look at the Eldfall. Taking a look at how they got here. Round 1. Round 1 was a 15-2 win over the Middle-earth Red Dragons. Second round was a 3-1 win over the Louisville Scarlet. Third round was a 3-1 win over the Moncton Maple Sticks. The fourth round win was a win over the Mendocino Cardinals. The Louisville Reds were their next victim in round 5. And then in the quarterfinals, the Ottawa Hammerheads were their next victim of the 4-3 victory. And then in the semifinals, they defeated the Montreal Players 5-3. So let's take a look at their opponents, the Kia Tigers. Ayafa Yoko. Okay. That makes sense. So the Jays are silent. Okay, that makes sense. So their next... So let's see. They had 5 starters. I think we're starting to see a weird kind of meta forming, and I don't like it. With some of these teams going deep, and it involves 4-man rotations, because the Kia Tigers have a 4-man rotation going into this. So let's take a look at the Kia Tigers, owned by Shand NSWL4. They got Jose Mendez at the top. They got Kid Nichols at number 2. Or at least Kid Nichols as their number 1. They got Urban Shocker, I do believe, as their number 2. Jose Mendez as their number 3. Manny Salvo as their number 4. And he's going to be getting the start in the first game of the series. Bullpen-wise, they got Sean Bergman, Steve Cishek, Marty Clary, John Curtis, Michael Kopech, Eric Lauer, John Means, and Dyer Miller. And yes, it is do or die. That is do or die. So they spent all 3 of their top rounds on pitching. Interesting strategy there. Hitting-wise, they got Johnny Bassler and Buddy Rosar at catcher. Ooh, good call getting Buddy Rosar there. Good catcher-building arm on him. First base, they got Les Fleming as the starter with Lewin Diaz as the backup. Vidal Brujan over at second. Austin Martin at third. Bryce Terang and Tyro Estrada holding it down at short. Let me just button one of these buttons. I'm starting to feel a little bit. Starting to feel my neck get tight a little bit. There we go. Got Aaron Hicks in left field. Johnny Lindell is their starter in center, along with David Dahl and Andrew Stevenson. They got Willard Brown and Jack Tobin as their listed right fielders, and Tobin is actually their designated hitter. So interesting stuff there for the Kia Tigers. Let's take a look at their fatigue coming into this one. Manny Salvo, he's going to be starting at 71% fatigue here. Really 71% energy, I should say. In terms of the bullpen, Bergman's at 84. We are not going to see Steve Cishek. He's at 0%. Neither are we going to see John Means because he's at 8. Marty Clary at 81. John Curtis at 92. Michael Kopech at 88. Eric Lauer at 75. And Dyer Miller at 74. So the bullpen, kind of fresh. Kind of fresh. So we'll see what happens with this matchup. And we'll be showing you all the games in that series. All right, guys. So who do you think is going to be winning this? Type 1 in the chat if you think you'll be the Eldfall taking it. Or type 2 in the chat if you think the Kia Tigers are going to win it all. Let's see. We're getting a lot of 1s early. There's a couple of 2s in there. Very interested to see what you guys think. A few 2s, plenty of 1s. So we'll see what happens in game 1 as we await that sim to come in. Whoo boy. So how do you guys like 256 teams? How do you guys like 256 teams in the weekly showdown? What do you guys think? This is what we're going to be doing for the foreseeable future. Is it a best of 3 final? Yes, it is. Chess Safari, it is a best of 3 final. All right, game 1 is in between the Eldfall and the Kia Tigers. Half my chances at facing Dish in the first round. Lol. All right, let's go to the game screen and let's get started. We pick it up top of the first. Manny Salvo on the mound for the Tigers, facing Adonis Terry, the designated hitter. They're using Terry as a DH here. This is an interesting option, but Terry is a good hitter. Full count, and that is a base hit into left field to start the proceedings. Nice piece of hitting there from Adonis Terry to lead things off, and we stay in the top of the first. Terry's on second now with 1 out, with George Springer at the plate. The first pitch from Salvo, and that one's lined into center, left center field. That'll go all the way to the wall. Terry will come across the score easily, and George Springer will have an RBI double. 1-0 Eldfall here in the first. We keep it in the top of the first. Runners on first and second with 2 outs for the third baseman, Luis Urias. 2-1 pitch, and that one's grounded to short, and no throw. It was a soft grounder that Brown just couldn't handle. It will be an infield single for Urias, and the bases are loaded with 2 outs for Rick Burleson, the shortstop. The first pitch from Salvo, and that one's grounded to second. Throw to first in time, and that will end the inning. So the Eldfall leave the bases loaded, but they do score a run. 1-0 as we move ahead to the top of the second. Still 1-0, Terry at the plate, facing Salvo. Joey Bart on second with 1 out. Full count pitch from Salvo, and that one's blasted deep into center field. Ball go far for Adonis Terry. 2-run shot, and it's 3-0 Eldfall. And I do believe, correct me if I am wrong, that is the first player that is technically a pitcher to have homered in the weekly showdown since our good buddy Nick Ramirez had the grand slam heard round the world last game cycle. If I'm correct, that's the first time a pitcher has gone yard, technically, since then. Even though it's a DH, Terry is a pitcher. We keep in the top of the second. Runner on first with 2 outs for Lou Johnson. 2-1 pitch from Salvo, and that one's lined into right center field. That one's going to go all the way to the wall. Springer coming to third. We'll see if they try to score him. And he's going to round third and head home. He will score. Lou Johnson with an RBI double. And it's 4-0 Eldfall. And we move ahead to the top of the third, and the Eldfall looking to break the dam open a little bit more. Tom Satriano at the plate. Bases loaded, nobody out. First pitch coming from Salvo. Swing a line drive left field, and that one's going to go into the corner. Urias scores. Burleson scores. Here comes Bart. He's rounding third. The throw from Brown, not in time. 3-run, bases clearing double for Tom Satriano. And it's 7-0 Eldfall. Top 4, still 7-0. Urias at the plate. The 1-1 pitch from Marty Clary, and that one's driven into left center field. Ball go far for Luis Urias. 8-0 Eldfall. Whoa, man. And we head to the bottom of the ninth. It is 9-0 Eldfall. 2 outs, nobody on. Tex Houston looking for the complete game shutout. The 1-0 pitch to Willard Brown popped up into center field. Coming in, Springer makes the play. And the Ijafel Jokal Eldfall take game 1 convincingly. 9-0, the final score. Holy moly, what a game. What a game we had in game 1. Just an absolute blowout of the game. Manny Salvo, only 2 innings, 9 hits, 7 runs, 4 Ks, 3 walks, 83 pitches. Honestly, you have to think that that fatigue was a factor in that. Fatigue had to be a factor in that. Let's take a look at the Tigers rotation now. Who is their second starter going to be? It's going to be Kid Nichols. And Kid Nichols, he's pitching at 72% rest. He's had 2 starts already. He's won them both. He's won 1. No decision in the second. But he only went 3 1/3 in that second game. So it's going to be a matter of if the bullpen can hold up. And well, the bullpen has a few guys, has a couple guys at 100. Couple guys in the 90s. Clary and Lauer out. Likely not going to see Kopech or Means. So really only got 1, 2, 3, 4 bullpen options. If Kid Nichols can't go more than maybe 5 innings. So we'll see what happens here. Pitching matchup. It's going to be Kid Nichols for the Tigers and Don Larson for the Eldfall. Now Don Larson had his own struggles in the first game. A 6-4 win against the Mendocino Cardinals. Went 5 innings, giving up 7 hits and 4 earned. 2 Ks, 2 walks, 2 homers. 6 fly balls to 5 ground ball outs. On 98 pitches in a 37-game score. But the team did come back to win the game. They hung in there a little bit. They had to score 3 in the 7th to do it. But they did win the game. The bullpen held them through 4 innings. So Larson and Nichols facing off. And we'll have the next sim in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. And remember, they're competing for a special edition starting pitcher Ted Lyons from the 1926 White Sox. A really good, interesting special edition card. Also, second place in this one, not going home empty-handed. They're going to get Edwin Diaz from the 2018 Mariners. Third and fourth getting Bill Singer from the 73 Angels. 5th through 8th getting Bob Ewing from the 1907 Reds. And 9th through 16th, Freddie Sanchez from the 06 Pirates. Whoo boy. Let's see some of the responses from earlier. Let's see. Might be better to have 2 weekly showdowns. I don't think that's going to happen. 256 is good because we all have a chance to re-enter even if we have a good week. Yeah, that makes sense. That's another reason why we wanted to expand it to 256, because we wanted to give a lot more people a lot more opportunity to at least get in the tournament. Because lately we've had a lot of these tournaments just fill up really, really quickly. Like, maybe not even out of the 4th round and it's already filled. So I think this will make it a lot more easier for people to get in to the tournament, which, honestly, that's good for everybody. I mean, this tournament is pretty much a lottery ticket anyway. And it seems that 162, we have 162 teams in next week's tournament already. Rewards need to be expanded. I don't know if we can do that. I'm not 100% sure if we can do that. I understand the sentiment. I really do. Since we're adding an extra round and all that, I feel you on that. I feel you on that. But I don't know if that's something we can do. It's definitely something I'll ask about, but I'm not sure if that's going to be possible. What happens if the tournament doesn't fill up by 5:30 Pacific? Well, we just gotta wait till it's filled. Gotta wait till it's filled. Then we'll have the stream when it's filled. All right, we are just waiting on the sim to come in. So I'll go back to the title screen. See if we have a sim coming in yet. Just waiting for it to come in. Guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. I'm not ending the stream yet, but just want to say an early thank you for being here tonight. Let's see. Is this the sim? All right, game 2 is in. Game 2 is in. All right, game 2. Let's go to game 2. We pick it up top first. Don Larson on the mound for the Eldfall, facing Vidal Brujan leading off for the Tigers. Larson has him in a 2-2 count. Hoping to bounce back from his rough outing in round 3. And that one's grounded to second. Throw to first in time for the first out of the ball game. Bottom first, runner on third for the Eldfall with 1 out, and it's Keibert Ruiz. 3-1 pitch coming from the pitcher, Kid Nichols, and that one's grounded to first, and it's then through for a base hit. Going to second is Ruiz, and he's in there with a sliding double. So a 1-out RBI double for Keibert Ruiz. Now give the Eldfall an early 1-0 lead. Top second, the Tigers in a bit of a have a bit of a rally going right now. Bassler on first, Tobin on second with nobody out. 2-1 pitch coming to left fielder Aaron Hicks. That one's popped up on the infield, left side, in foul ground. It'll be the third baseman, Chisenhall, making the play. 1 gone. And here's Bryce Terang, the shortstop. Count 1-0, the pitch from Larson. Swing the line drive left field, and that one's going to fall in for a base hit. Johnson coming up throwing, and that'll hold Tobin at third. Bases loaded. 1 out for Thairo Estrada, the third baseman. Larson has him in an 0-2 count. The pitch. Swing the line drive. Caught by the first baseman. He'll step on first for the double play. A great job by Ivy to grab the line drive. Terrain was off the bag. He couldn't get back in time. And he steps on the bag for the double play. So they leave the bases loaded. Let's head to the third. Top third, 2-2 to leadoff man Brujan, who drives this one to left, and it's over the head of left fielder Johnson. Brujan coming to second. He's rounding second, heading for third. He's going to be in there with a leadoff triple. Woo, Nelly. And now that will bring up Les Fleming, the first baseman, tying run on third. Go ahead run on first with 1 out. The 0-2 pitch coming to Les Fleming. Swinging the ground ball second. This could be 2 to short for 1. The relay in time. Huge double play off the bat of Fleming. And that ends the inning. Old Falls still lead it 1-0. We move ahead to the top of the 6th. Tobin on first. 1 out for Johnny Bassler. Full count pitch from Larson, and he walked in ball 4. Runner in scoring position now with 1 out. Now bring up Aaron Hicks. Count is full. The pitch from Larson. Swing to pop-up. On the infield, it'll be Ivy making the play for the second out of the inning. So that'll bring up Bryce Terang. Count 2-2. The pitch from Larson. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. And Larson gets out of another jam without giving up a run. 1-0, and we head to the top of the 7th. Larson still in. Thairo Estrada will lead off here in the top of the 7th. Full count. And he walked in ball 4. Lead off walk to Estrada. And they'll bring it back to the top of the order for Brujan. Runner on first, nobody out. And Brujan pops up the 2-2 into center. Coming in is Inciarte to make the play. 1 gone. So that'll bring up Johnny Lindell, the center fielder. And that will be the end of the day for Don Larson as Casey Fiend will come in to pitch. Lindell has a 1-0 count on him. The pitch. Swinging a line drive right center field. And that one's down and off the wall. This could tie the game. Estrada coming to third. Will they try to score him? Yes, they will. Here he comes, and he will score. Johnny Lindell, an RBI double. And we have a tie game here in game 2. And that'll bring up the right fielder, Willard Brown. Full count from Fiend. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 at what would probably have been ball 4. 94 on the fastball from Fiend, and that'll bring up Fleming. Fiend has him in 0-2. The pitch. Fly ball, center field. Deep but playable for Inciarte. He makes the play. And the side is retired, but the Tigers tied up on the Johnny Lindell RBI double. And we head to the top of the 8th. Bill Gullickson now in the game for the Eldfall. Jack Tobin will be the first man to face in the 8th. Count 2-2. The pitch from Gullickson. Swinging a line drive. Base hit right field. Tobin, the DH, with a lead-off single. And that will bring up Johnny Bassler. The 1-1 from Gullickson. He bunts it to the mound. They will go to first for the out there. Tobin advances to second. A good play there by Bassler to get the bunt down. So that'll bring up Aaron Hicks. Runner in scoring position. 1 out. The 1-2 coming from Gullickson. Swinging a line drive left field. Base hit. Tobin coming to third. They're going to try to score him. Here he comes. He is a dead duck at home plate. What a throw by Lou Johnson to keep this game tied. So a single for Aaron Hicks, but no RBI as Lou Johnson comes up with a great defensive play. And that'll bring on a new pitcher. Windy McCall, the lefty, coming in. Bryce Terang will be the first one he'll face. Runner on first, 2 outs, and he walked the leadoff man. Or at least the first man he faces. Hicks to second, and here's Estrada. First pitch from the lefty, and that's into left field for a base hit. Johnson coming up, throwing again. Ooh, and Hicks knew that Johnson had a cannon out there in left. He stops at third. Bases loaded, 2 outs for Vidal Brujan. Huge at bat here. McCall has him at 0-2. The delivery. Swinging a high fly ball, left center field. Deep and playable for Johnson, who runs over to make the play. Tigers leave the bases loaded in the 8th, and we are still tied at 1. Bottom 8 now. Sean Bergman on the mound for the Tigers. No one on, 1 out for Lonnie Chisenhall. The 1-0, and that one's lined into right center field. That one's down and off the wall. Rounding first, heading for second is Chisenhall. And he's going to try for third. Oh, what a cannon from Willard Brown! And Chisenhall's a dead duck at third. Chisenhall just didn't have enough wheels to stretch it from a double to a triple. And Brown knew it and threw him out. 2 gone here in the 8th. And here's Mike Ivey. 2-2 from Bergman coming. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Bergman with a big strikeout, and we remain tied going to the 9th. Top 9, Johnny Lindell leading off against Orber Moreno. First pitch coming to Lindell. Ground ball to third. Going to be tough for Chisenhall. Throw! Not in time. And Chisenhall having a tough time of it in the last inning or two. Lindell with an infield single. And here's Willard Brown. First pitch from Moreno coming. Swinging a high fly ball. Center field. And that one is down and off the wall. Lindell coming to third. Will they try to score him? No, he'll stop at second. He'll stop at third. Willard Brown with a double. And the first 2 are on. And the Eldfall might be in trouble here. Here's Les Fleming, the first baseman. The 1-2 from Moreno. Swinging a ground ball. Base hit right field. Lindell will score. Here comes Brown. He'll stop at third. RBI single for Les Fleming, and the Tigers take a 2-1 lead. Here's Johnny Bassler. Second and third, 1 out, and that one's popped up. Into center, Inciarte lining it up. The throw coming home. Here comes Brown, and he will score. And the Tigers increase the lead. It's 3-1. And we move to the bottom of the 9th. The Eldfall trying to get back in this to win this game and win this series. Tigers looking to hold them off and force a game 3. Bob Unglob will lead off, the left fielder for the Eldfall. The 1-1 pitch from Dyer Miller, and that one's lined up the middle for a base hit. Nice leadoff single there for the Eldfall left fielder. And that'll bring up Luis Urias, the second baseman. Getting to the bottom of the order here. Normally a weak spot in the lineup for a lot of these perfect draft teams. The 2-2 from Miller. Got him looking, strike 3, 1 gone. Big strikeout there, and here's Burleson. 0-1 pitch. Swinging a line drive. Base hit center field. Here's Unglob. He'll stop at second. And it's first and second with 1 out. Now bring it back to the top of the order for Adonis Terry. First and second. 1 out. The pitch from Miller. Swinging a fly ball left field. Playable for Hicks. 2 gone. It all comes down to Ender Inciarte's, the game-winning run at the plate. Count 1-0. The pitch from Miller. Popped up. On the infield. It will be the shortstop, Terang, making the play. And we will have a game 3 in this series. Final score, 3-1 Tigers. So game 3 incoming. And we're going to go straight into it. Who knew at the beginning of this stream, or at least the beginning of this series, that we would be having a game 3 of the weekly Showdown finals? Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be winning this one? Will it be the Kia Tigers in their 4-man rotation, or the Eldfall and their potent offense? Let's find out. It'll be Urban Shocker taking the mound for the Kia Tigers in this one, with the Eldfall leading off Adonis Terry. Count 1-1 on the Eldfall DH. Shocker has a 4.15 ERA in this tournament. The 1-1 pitch, and that one's grounded to short. Going to be a bit of a tough play for Terang, but he makes it. 1 gone. So we move ahead to the top of the third, doing a little bit of a time warp. Still no score. Eldfall at the plate with Luis Urias, the shortstop, facing off with Urban Shocker. Runner on first, nobody out. First pitch from Shocker, swinging a fly ball. Deep left field, is this one gonna go? It is! Ball go far for Luis Urias. 2-0 Eldfall here in the third. Big home run right there early in the game. And we move ahead to the bottom of the fifth, still 2-0. Cole Henry on the mound for the Eldfall, facing Bryce Terang, the 1-0 pitch. That one's grounded. Base hit down right field line. He'll go all the way to the corner. Rounding first, heading for second is Terang, and he'll slide on in with a leadoff double. So that'll bring David Dahl to the plate. The 1-0 pitch coming from Henry. Swing a line drive left center field, and that one's down. It'll go off the wall again. Terang will score easily, and Dahl's going to have at least a double. He'll stop there. RBI double for David Dahl, and it's 2-1 Eldfall. And that'll bring up Johnny Lindell. Couple batters later. Full count pitch, runner on second, 1 out. The pitch from Henry, and it's outside, ball 4. First and second, 1 out, and that brings up Austin Martin to third base. The 1-0 pitch, fly ball. Center field, deep but playable. It'll be Springer making the play. Throw comes into the infield as Dahl tags up and goes to third. Runners on the corners, 2 out for the first baseman, Les Fleming. First pitch from Henry. Swinging a ground ball to first. Gobbled up by Ivy. He'll step on the bag, and that'll retire the side. The Tigers get a run on the RBI double by David Dahl, and it's 2-1 Eldfall. Bottom 7, Tigers at the plate. Lindell with 2 outs, nobody on, facing Henry. The 2-1 pitch from the righty. Swinging a fly ball, center field. Playable and caught by the center fielder Springer. Don't know why we saw that highlight, but here we are. Bottom 8, Bill Gullickson on the mound for the Eldfall, trying to keep this a 2-1 game. Austin Martin will lead things off. Count 2-1. The pitch to Martin, and that one's lined up the middle, base hit. Leadoff man on safely for the Tigers. Now bring up Les Fleming. 0-2 pitch coming from Gullickson. Swing and a miss, strike 3, 1 gone here in the 8th. Now bring up another lefty. It'll be Jack Tobin. First pitch coming from Gullickson. Swinging a fly ball. Left field coming in is Johnson to make the play. 2 gone. So here's Johnny Bassler, the catcher. Austin Martin on first, 2 outs. New pitcher on the mound for the Eldfall will be Windy McCall, and that one's into center field. Coming on quickly is Springer to make the play, and now retire the side. Eldfall with a slim 2-1 lead as we head to the 9th. And leading off the top of the 9th for the Eldfall will be Devin Travis, the second base. Dyer Miller has him in a 2-2 count. The pitch. Swinging a line drive, center field, base hit. And we'll see if that's all the Eldfall get here in the inning, and that is the case. So we head to the bottom of the 9th. Windy McCall trying to end this game. Aaron Hicks leading off. The 1-2 from the lefty. Swinging a high fly ball. Deep center field, fairly deep, but it's going to be playable for Springer, who makes the play. 1 gone here in the 9th. 2 outs to get for the Eldfall to win the title. Here's Bryce Terang. Full count pitch coming from McCall. Swinging a grounder to short. On a couple hops, Urias over to first in time, 2 gone. 1 out to get, and here's it'll be Buddy Rosar to pinch hit. Nobody on. 2 outs and a full count coming from McCall. Did he got? Is that in? No, it's a ball 4 inside. Oh, McCall wanted that pitch badly, but instead it's a walk to Rosar. Tying run on first. Winning run at the plate. And here's Vidal Brujan facing the new pitcher, Casey Feen. Feen has him in a 2-0 count. The wind and the pitch popped up Infield, left side, Chisenhall makes the play, and the Ayafayoko Eldfall are your This Weekend Perfect Team Weekly Showdown champions for June 25th. Congratulations to the Eldfall. They have just won 10 Lions from the 1926 Chicago White Sox. Holy moly, what a night. What a night, what a night. Oh, what a night. Oh, man, and the Kia Tigers, they aren't going home empty-handed. They're getting Edwin Diaz from the Seattle Mariners. A decent prize in and of itself. Our first Icelandic champion. Yeah, I guess so. Well, guys, that is going to do it for tonight. Thank you so much for tuning in to the first ever expanded This Week in Perfect Team Weekly Showdown. This was a fun time. I'll be seeing you on Sunday night for the Perfect Team Weekly Prep. It is going to be a fun time. I bet you anything. It's going to be a fun time. Don't forget our other stream coming up this weekend. Don't forget our other streams, I should say, coming up this weekend. We will have Baseball Bingo tomorrow night with Yukar and Kazumi. And we will also have on Sunday afternoon, late afternoon, the Perfect League World Series with our good friend DRC Nomads. And don't forget all of our other streams throughout the week. You can be notified on when we go live by hitting that heart button down there in the bottom right-hand corner. You'll be notified every time we stream. And if you want to follow us on social media, we are at OOTP Perfect Team and at OOTP Developments on Twitter. And you can also join us on our Discord, our official Discord, at discord.gg/OOTP. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. It's been a great night. I'll see you on Sunday. This has been Dishnet 34, signing out.